Hello, YouTube family. Auntie is here. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. And look at me. I'm being a little scared. Wait, I didn't even know it had slid into it until I stepped outside. And it's so chilly on the East Coast. And I was like, ooh, I felt this wind. And I said, these leaves are like, I didn't know. I'll be paying attention to stuff like that. It's not cute not knowing, and now we're going to know, but can we get this hug in? Come on. Woo! A hug is needed today. The death of actor Andre Braugher. When this news came down, it was one of those like, no, he was one of our favorite actors. Whether he was on Homicide, Life on the Streets, playing Frank Pembleton, whether he was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I love that show, as Raymond Holt. He knew how to be dramatic one minute, dry humor, the straight man in another. Watching him in Glory, watching him on various, TV shows throughout the year. He's a 2-time Emmy Award winner. His last project was something he was working on with Shonda Rhimes for Netflix. Because of the writer's strike, they had to stop filming. So they stopped filming. They were due to start up January the 2nd. He had already filmed 4 episodes of an 8-episode whodunit series. They don't know, will somebody just replace him and they'll just change the character midstream, change the writing. But he passed away before he could finish. Andre Braugher was 61. Leaves behind a wife, 3 sons, and they say, that he died after a brief illness. And apparently the illness was a respiratory illness. Our prayers go out to his family. He was an amazing actor. He stood out. Even when he was in Glory with Denzel Washington, he was the one to stop Denzel from going off. And there was a scene with Morgan Freeman that just sticks in my head. An amazing actor. And boy, he's going to be missed. Andre Braugher. Well, Oprah Winfrey, who's on the cover of People magazine this week, it hits newsstands on Friday, opens up. Oprah fesses up. She's been using Ozempic. And not that she should be, in my opinion, shamed about it. But y'all know how people are. She lost 40 pounds and said, she said, she was tired of the shaming. Yeah, she says, I use it as a weight management tool. A lot of people are using it. All of a sudden, they're real skinny, and you be like, oh, what happened? A lot are using it. The only thing that I'm concerned about, and during this past week, I talked to a lot of, people in the medical field, because we do like this short medical segment on Sunday mornings. My real job, I'm a radio announcer. And I said, what happens when you stop taking it? I said, does your appetite come back? Because it takes away appetite. And they said, yes, your appetite comes back. So, all in all, you still got to learn to manage your weight. You still must add some exercise to your program. You got to learn how to manage it. Y'all know how it is. You get hungry, you get hangry. You're like, oh, I'm hangry. And I would just be afraid that roaring appetite would want to come roaring back, and I couldn't think without eating. A lot of people, like I said, are using it. But you can gain the weight back. Oprah was able to lose 40 pounds. 40 pounds she was able to lose. She also talks about in People magazine, first off, she was great on Sherry Shepherd's show. And we're going to get back to that. In the making of The Color Purple, the producers kept throwing out big names. Beyonce, Rihanna. Now, I love them both. Could you see them in The Color Purple? Not me. No, she talked about, I know me and Toy did a big bit on it, about Drew Barrymore stroking her arms. And she said she wasn't offended, but that stepmen should stroke her arms more. She was on Sherry Shepherd. I loved it. I love the episode. I love the admiration between the two women. And y'all know I love Sherry. I loved how she guides her and that Sherry can lean on her, because it's obviously not easy hosting one of these shows. It's definitely not easy coming in after a Wendy Williams, because it's those constant comparisons, and Sherry, to me, is coming in on her own. It was a great episode, and she passed the torch to Sherry. I thought that was an interesting moment. She talked about with The Color Purple, how she passed the torch to actress Danielle Brooks, who was playing Sophia in The Color Purple, opens in theaters Christmas Day, how she passed that torch to her. And Danielle Brooks just got nominated for a Golden Globe Award. But you're going to see Oprah everywhere, like I said, and she's on the cover of the latest edition of People magazine on newsstands on Friday. There is a social media star, I guess because he has so many followers. He's TikTok famous, as they say. Well, he ran into Amy Robach, TJ Holmes, and TJ's 12-year-old daughter at the New York City Z100 Jingle Ball. It's big iHeart Fast and Pop stations. He starts singing the SZA song, Kill Bill. Now, if you're familiar with this song, she says, I just killed my ex. It drove me crazy that my kids were singing it. I was like, what are y'all singing? And then I started playing the song, and I said, oh, the new one from SZA. He starts singing. This was a cringe moment, and it's going viral. He starts singing it when he sees them. Amy Robach must ain't never heard of SZA, Kill Bill, nothing. She starts clapping. Oh, it's so nice, so nice. TJ starts shaking his head like, TJ's daughter looks at him like, for real? Dad. It was a cringe-worthy moment. That's all I'm going to say. Experts are weighing in on this moment, and they're like, TJ should probably limit her time, the kids' time with Amy, because you can't force relationships. And they were going to Jingle Ball, and all the kids are into it. But sometimes you got to be careful in situations that you put your child in. But the TikToker singing Kill Bill. The 2024 Emmy Awards, which were supposed to be the 2023 Emmy Awards, but the actor strike is now happening on January 15th. Anthony Anderson is hosting the Emmys. It's MLK Day, January 15th on Fox. All the shows from last year. If you're saying why Anthony Anderson, I know I used to always joke that he hosted all of the NAACP Image Awards. It's because at the first of the year, Anthony Anderson has a brand new game show with his mom on Fox entitled We Are Family. This is the show that Jamie Foxx was supposed to do with his daughter. But now Anthony Anderson, and I believe it debuts on January the 2nd. See Murder. Last week we talked about the former longtime love of singer Monica. She came forward to say that this man broke her heart. And it was like, how, Sway? How does a man in prison break your heart? Apparently C Murder was corresponding with several women. Monica found out, and she was like, I got to be out of this. C Murder, who's going to be in jail for a long time, took to social media. How he on social media and he in prison? He took to social media, said that Monica should not bash him on social media, but she should try to help him with the prisoners' rights organization. I was like, Now, he wasn't talking about this organization before. The whole thing was weird. Another weird thing. Cassie, what was it, a month ago? She blew up the entertainment world. Her charges against Diddy exposed him and really kind of like sank his career. The charges of sex trafficking, drug abuse, rape, abuse. I've never seen a case settled so fast in my life. Like one day we heard about it, the next day he settled it. I heard she got $100 million. Well, now her former her music producer, said she's going on tour. Houseway. I never played a song of hers in my life. I'm gonna have to call Toya. Toya, what song she sang? I don't know what song she sang. I never played it and never will. Shouldn't she be healing? You got your husband, you got your kids. You're going on tour. You guys can fill in the blanks. Maybe you could say, well, Auntie, it's this. But for me, Houseway. Every time I have a question, Houseway. Tiffany Haddish was supposed to be doing some comedy dates with Kevin Hart. She has been dropped. Maybe Kevin wants her to take some time to get herself together because Tiffany Haddish, after her second DUI, has been ordered to undergo weekly drug test. First trailer drop for Abbott Elementary. The new season starts on February the 7th. Jonathan Majors. They released the video where he's running from this woman, the ex-girlfriend. He was running away from her for like 6 blocks. She chased him. He was running like he was in the Olympics. It's going to be interesting how this turns out. I got to shout out Patti LaBelle. She is one of the most amazing entertainers, and it's her kindness and her love. There's a singer, Leela James, who has an amazing voice. She just hasn't had that, I don't know, that breakthrough hit. And unfortunately, a lot of real singers get shafted in honor of women who be doing the Leela James can sing, and Patti LaBelle presented her with a cake to honor her. Sunday night, they were both doing a show at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and it was such a loving gesture, and Leela was overcome with emotion, but it was a great moment. Look to see if you can find it on social media. The Wu-Tang Clan, they're coming to Vegas. That's where they want to get me to Vegas. I'm going to have a whole list of shows where I want to see, because I like Wu-Tang Clan too. But they are going to be doing a Vegas residency. I put a lot out there. I did the Houseways. Are you glad that Oprah is fessing up? They were going to hound her until she said it, and she's not alone. It's a lot. It's a lot of people that you're seeing. And it's like, wow, you're suddenly skinny. And they're using a weight loss drug to help them. I hope more information comes out about what happens when you get off so that people are prepared if they do go that route and what they still have to do to maintain their weight and, of course, maintaining their health. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss a thing. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. And of course, leave a comment. And just rest in peace to Andre Braugher, a wonderful, amazing actor. He's going to be missed. It's not cute not knowing, and now you're going to know. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.